Today our topic is Marcus Aurelius' most powerful quotes. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher. His writings, collected in a book called Meditations, are full of wisdom about life, dealing with challenges, and finding inner peace. His quotes are timeless and can help us in our daily lives. Let's explore some of his most powerful quotes and what they mean. One of his famous quotes is, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things go wrong. But instead of getting upset or frustrated, we can choose to stay calm and think clearly. For example, if you lose your job, you can't change that fact, but you can decide to look for a new opportunity or learn new skills. The power is in your mind, not in the situation. Another great quote is, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This reminds us that our thoughts shape our reality. If you think negative thoughts, you will feel unhappy. But if you focus on positive thoughts, you will feel better. For instance, if you wake up and think, "Today is going to be a bad day," you will probably find reasons to prove yourself right. But if you think, "Today is a new day, and I will do my best," you are more likely to have a good day. Your thoughts are like seeds. What you plant will grow. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This is a call to action. Instead of just talking about being kind, honest, or hardworking, we should actually live by those values. It's easy to criticize others or debate what is right, but it's more important to focus on our own actions. For example, if you believe in helping others, don't just talk about it. Volunteer or donate to a cause you care about. Actions speak louder than words. Another powerful quote is, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." This means that when someone wrongs you, the best response is not to seek revenge, but to act with integrity. If someone is rude or unfair to you, responding with kindness or staying calm shows strength. It also prevents you from becoming like the person who hurt you. For example, if someone spreads rumors about you, instead of spreading rumors about them, you can choose to ignore it and focus on being a better person. This way, you rise above the negativity. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This quote teaches us to be open-minded and not to jump to conclusions. What we hear or see is often influenced by someone else's point of view. For example, if someone criticizes you, it doesn't mean you are bad. It just means they see things differently. Instead of getting upset, try to understand their perspective. This can help you grow and improve. Another important quote is, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This is a simple but powerful rule for living a good life. Always do what is right, even if it's hard, and always speak the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. For example, if you see someone being treated unfairly, stand up for them, even if it's not popular. And if you make a mistake, admit it instead of lying. This builds trust and respect. Marcus Aurelius also said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This means we should accept the circumstances of our lives and the people in it. We can't always choose what happens to us, but we can choose how we respond. For example, if you are in a difficult situation, try to find the good in it. If you are with people you didn't choose, like co-workers or neighbors, try to build good relationships with them. Acceptance and love can bring peace. Another quote is, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means that our thoughts shape who we are. If you think positive, kind, and grateful thoughts, your soul will reflect that. But if you think negative, angry, or selfish thoughts, your soul will become dark. For example, if you spend your day thinking about what you don't have, you will feel unhappy. But if you focus on what you are grateful for, you will feel content. Your thoughts are like paint. They color your soul. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us, begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness. This might sound negative, but it's actually a way to prepare for challenges. Life is not always easy, and people are not always kind. But if you expect difficulties, you won't be surprised when they happen. For example, if someone is rude to you, you can think, I knew this might happen, and am ready to stay calm. This mindset helps you stay strong. Another powerful quote is, the art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. This means that life is not always smooth and easy. Sometimes it's a struggle, like wrestling. But that's okay because challenges make us stronger. For example, if you face a problem at work or in your personal life, don't give up. Keep trying, and you will learn and grow. Life is not about avoiding problems, but about facing them with courage. Marcus Aurelius also said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This is a reminder to be grateful for the simple things in life. Every day is a gift, and we should appreciate it. For example, instead of complaining about waking up early, be thankful that you have a new day to make the most of. Gratitude can change your outlook on life. Another important quote is, look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. This means that we all have inner strength, but we need to tap into it. When life gets tough, look inside yourself for courage and resilience. For example, if you feel like giving up, remind yourself of your goals and your ability to overcome challenges. You are stronger than you think. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that obstacles are not just problems, they are opportunities. When something stands in your way, it gives you a chance to grow. For example, if you face a difficult task, don't avoid it. Use it as a chance to learn and improve. The obstacle is the path. Another powerful quote is, it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. This means that we should not be afraid of the end, but of not making the most of our time. Life is short, and we should live it fully. For example, don't wait for the perfect moment to pursue your dreams. Start now, even if it's small steps. Life is about experiences, not waiting. Marcus Aurelius also said, the only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. This means that true wealth is not money or possessions, but the good we do for others. For example, helping someone in need or sharing your knowledge with others brings lasting happiness. Material things come and go, but kindness and generosity stay with us. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius' quotes are full of wisdom about life, challenges, and inner peace. They remind us to control our thoughts, act with integrity, and find strength within ourselves. Life is not always easy, but with the right mindset, we can face it with courage and gratitude. Let these quotes inspire you to live a better, more meaningful life.